Hey guys, it's Denise with Modern Priscilla Tarot. Hello to everyone. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to do some free live readings today. I forgot to turn my speakers down, so there you go, I fixed it. We're going to do some free live readings today. Just a reminder, questions are selected randomly. It is very random. I do try to get to as many questions as I can. So if you're tired of waiting or you just want to guarantee a reading, you can always drop a donation of any amount into the donation box at the in the description there, and that will bump you up to priority status. You will have your question answered and you will be guaranteed a reading. But otherwise, we are going to try to do as many free random readings as we can. So we're going to get started. This deck I have spread out here is the Crow Tarot. This is my brand new deck. It still smells brand new, like I just took it out of the box. Well, because I did just take it out of the box. I love it. I've been getting to know it. I always like to get to know my decks before I just break them out and start using them. So I've been getting to know this one. So we might use that today. We'll see what I'm kind of pulled to. Let me get some of the schmutz off of there. There we go. Okay, so while we're getting started here, I do want to let you know we've got some exciting news. Tomorrow, I will be doing a collaboration with the Night Reader Tarot. We're going to do double collaborations for double the readings and double the fun. So I'm going to be over on his channel at 10:30 Central Time. That is the Night Reader Tarot. You can find him that way. Click subscribe. I will be on his show, and we will be tag teaming, doing double readings. And afterwards, we will be on my show. So at 12 o'clock Central tomorrow, the Night Reader will be doing readings with me. So keep it on in your mind. We're going to have a lot of fun tomorrow. Okay, while I'm getting sorted out here, I want to say hi to a few people. Preeti Raj, how are you? Pravi G, how's it going? M, it's like share, just one letter. M, how are ya? Nini, Dolly Sharma, Sterling Slaughter. It's so good to see all of you. Welcome, as I said. I do appreciate you all, and please forgive me if I do not greet you personally. I do appreciate you. I do see you. I'm super focused on the cards. But I always check the chat afterwards, and I do check the chat in between readings. My moderators, today we have the Night Reader Tarot, and we have our brand new moderator, Yusra. Why do I do that? Yusra Showcat. So welcome. Let's get going. All right, let's get going here. Let me see what we've got. Night Reader and is helping me out. He always reposts things for me just so I can see them a little faster. I am sensitive to the time, and I don't want you to feel like I'm just sitting here scrolling. Hello, Mary M. How are you? Pure P. Let's see what we've got. Okay. Pure P. That's weird. Pure P. Will my dream come true regarding my marriage? Let's see. We are going to use the Light Seers to kick off the day. We are going to use Light Seers Tarot, and we want to know, will Pure P's dreams regarding marriage come true? Let's shuffle, let's focus, and let's find out. All right. What's going on with that dream? Pure P's dream about marriage. Okay, let's find out what the cards have to say. Now, a reminder, guys, the cards read the energy of the moment. They are a very useful tool to tap into the energy and get a sneak peek. So we're gonna dial in right now and find out what the sneak peek is about Pure P's dream. Yes, it indeed was. I didn't even flip over those other two. The Tower is a significant kind of event, your dream. What's it going into? The Lovers. Wow. Okay, let's see what else we've got. But I had to stop there because holy cannoli. Yes, it is definitely something that I think was a message for you to pay attention to. The Tower, as I said, I think that's representing the dream. Not sure if something happened in your life that kind of inspired that dream. sometimes dreams are important. Sometimes they're telling us things. We do need to listen. But sometimes our dreams are a product of our mind just kind of collecting bits and pieces of the day and making a story out of it. Our dreams are sometimes just like movies to entertain us. But other times, it is a message. Our subconscious is hard at work there. And then if you're getting intuitive downloads, that would be a message. So again, I think this would be the dream. That's our tower going into the lovers. Wow. And then what have we got after that? We've got our King of Pentacles. That's about being secure. That's about having things in order and having achieved things, feeling settled. So again, I think the dream is something that you can feel confident in. That's why he's here. And then the world. What's a marriage? Marriage is part of your world, and that's what makes you complete if that's the direction your life is going. Not everybody wants to get married, and a marriage does not define us by any means, but it is part of the circle of life. It is part of, we're human beings, and just by nature, we do tend to partner up and those kinds of things. So it is the world in that sense. So Pure P, it's looking like your dream was talking to you. It sure does. So I'd say that might be a little bit of a sneak peek into what is going to be happening. So good for you. I never remember my dreams. Dr. Mystical. Now, if you guys are already familiar with Dr. Mystical, you'll know what I'm talking about. But those of you who haven't, go check him out. He has a video out just recently about using your dreams and being able to identify and remember and use them. And I'll tell you, it was super helpful. I'm still working on it, but it definitely was helpful. Check it out if you're interested in some more dream work tools. Okay, back to this. Aneri, how are you? Aneri would like to know how will be my LETS, LLETS. I remember the acronym, LETS. How will the result be on the LETS test for the first attempt? Okay, so we're going for our first attempt. We're going to use Anna K. Want to know the results. I don't remember what the reading said last time, but I do know we asked about this about a month ago. So you're doing the right thing, reading the energy, giving a little time to see if the energy's shifted. That's what we need to do. So you've given it some time, and if I remember correctly, I think it was a positive reading. But let's find out. That doesn't matter. We want to see what's going on today. We want to see what the energy is looking like for Aneri and the LETS exam. Let's find out. Let us find out. Here we go to save the day. Okay. Anna K, my fave. Okay. All right. So let's see what we've got. We've got strength. Again, strength, obviously, as the name implies, is about strength. But again, it's just having that will and having the will to stay calm when things are happening. Next to that, we have our Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is always coming around. It means cycles are coming and going. Sometimes it means repeating. So let's find out. This is our Five of Rods next to our repeat. And this is about working. And sometimes it's chaos. Sometimes it's struggle. Clearly, it's more like a competition here, which means, practice and getting things going. And then we've got our Nine of Cups, which is our celebration. So what I'm seeing here, Aneri, I think the energy must have shifted. If I'm remembering correctly on our last reading, it looks like the energy is reading right now that you might be having to do another attempt. It says still be strong. Don't give up, knowing that, oh my goodness, do you know how many of these things, like the bar exam, the GMAT, the GRE, how many things do we take more than once? Because we don't know what the first one's going to be. And guess what? The only person who knows you took it more than once is you. So none of the people you're going to work with, none of the people deciding your fate are ever even going to know. And even if you pass, even if it goes well, if you want to do it again to get a better score. So maybe that's what it's saying. So what it's saying, be strong, don't doubt yourself. It's normal and natural to have to repeat sometimes, that is what it is. The Wheel of Fortune is where I'm getting the repeat and the practice. That's where I'm getting the repeat. I am seeing success, though. It is going to be successful. So that's what's making me wonder. If you get the results, you would pass, but perhaps you might want to get a better score, so do it again. So right now, that's what it's looking like. So you know what? If you're not liking that energy, if you're not liking that idea, this is your chance to change it. So, think about it. Okay, what have you been doing? Can you step it up? Can you add something? So again, don't let that make you upset. Strength is what you need to have. And do it again if you need to. Keep going into it strong. Go into it strong, because look at what's coming. Look at what's there. So yeah. All righty. Well, that still sounds really good. I know that it's probably not your favorite idea to have to do it twice or something, but you might not even need to. You just might be considering it because of the score. You might want to do better. Testing is sometimes a funny beast, because we can be smart, we can be intelligent, but then testing is just a totally different animal, So good luck with that. Keep that in mind and see what you can see, when you change it up what you're studying and how you're studying. Okay, so Novi would like to know, will Denny come back to me after this break? Okay, so you're taking a break. You wanting to know if it will come back together. We're going to use Tarot in Wonderland for this one. Let us see what we can see. Is Denise going to shuffle? That's the question. All right, here we go. Will Denny come back to Novi after this break? Taking a break. Will they be back together? If any of you are new here today, I'd like to welcome you, and I'd like to invite you to hit subscribe there. I love to stay connected. I want you to know when new things are popping up, and you'll get alerts too if you want to keep track of when the show is on. So please hit subscribe, and we will all be part of the MPT family. Alrighty, let us find out what Denny is doing. Short, funny story. My name is Denise, and when I was in junior high, I wanted a nickname. So I decided my nickname would be Denny. I gave it to myself and tried to make it stick. Well, there was also a very popular boy that year in my class named Denny, and everybody made fun of poor little 11-year-old sixth grader Denise and said, "Do you love Denny?" Anyway, I was mortified, and that was the last of my self-given nickname. Okay, so what's going on with the real Denny, not with my weird nickname Denny? What's going on? Will he come back? I see your break right here. This is your break. Look at that. 4 swords. I mean, everybody can see that. There's your break. You're taking a break. Now, I do think he will be coming back. I do think he will be coming back, but I think there's going to be some kind of big decision that you guys are going to have to face once that happens. Here in the middle here, we've got our 5 of Swords and we have our 5 of Pentacles. That's a double 5. So what that means is the 5s mean change. 5s mean instability. So there is something going on here that you do need to address. Now, the reason I'm not saying, that this is a bad sign, meaning change, conflict, and all that, well, how does that mean getting back together, right? I'll tell you why. Because the Justice card is here. It means you guys have to work it out. Whatever is causing you to take your break, there is still some unresolved. I mean, you can't just, Band-Aid it over and be like, hey, let's just go again because it's comfortable, or there's been enough time and it's not a big deal today anymore. If it's there, it'll resurface. So that's what this is saying. The Queen of Swords is saying, get in there and tell it like it is. Really lay it out on the table. Really lay it out on the table. And then here's your decision. This is your decision. This is the Justice card. So break, and in between here, you guys really got to talk it out. This is really, really strong. And then the decision will be made. So yes, I do think you'll be coming back together. After this kind of conversation, whatever you guys discuss and decide, that's left to be seen, of course. But I do think you will be back. He will be coming back, and for you to talk about it. It's some serious stuff, though, it looks like. Looks like you've got some serious stuff going on. All right, well, good luck with that. Good luck. Okay, so let us move on. Let's see what else we've got here today. All right, Nini would like to know. Hello, hello. Can you please read for me? Absolutely. Will my boyfriend Virgo propose to me by next year? I am a Taurus. Okay, a Virgo and a Taurus, and you're hoping for a proposal by next year. So by the end of the year, so before 2021. Let's get a good deck here for this lovely question. We're going to use today's journey. Reminder, guys, when I choose a different deck for every question typically, and just so you know, it is not an indication of anything that you guys should worry about. Like, oh, does that mean something that she picked that? I literally picked the one that's calling my name in the moment. So don't let that, give you some kind of pause wondering, what does that mean? It doesn't mean anything. It means something to me, but I'm the reader, so that's what we need. We need it to work, right? All right, so what is going on, Virgo? Are you going to proposing, I can't spit it out, to Nini? We want to know. We want to be prepared. We are looking for proposal. We want to see lots of cups, lots and lots of cups. Okay, I do think it's possible. I do think it's possible. I think that, there's a little teetering. So it might be near toward the end of the year, to the point where you're like, well, maybe not, maybe yes. I can't tell. I'm working this tightrope. But I do think it's going to happen. So I think there's going to be a little bit of you wondering, oh, geez. But I think it's coming. And I'll tell you why. We've got our Father of Air, which is our King of Swords. This is somebody who is typically like a military leader in most decks. This one's obviously a pilot. But the reason I point that out is because the military symbolism would be, somebody who is obviously strong, driven, committed, moving forward. They're typically in most cards, in the traditional cards, I should say, they're wearing armor. So, they're ready for battle. They're just plowing ahead. So, this is something that I'm seeing as, ready to move forward. This is the thing where I thought might be near the end, and that's where that one popped in. Now we've got our Youth of Water, which is our Page of Cups, message of love. Cups is the suit of emotions and love. Page is a new message. This is new information, a proposal, and that's coming. So then we've got our 8 here, which is fortitude, which is strength. We just had that in the other reading too. And it's not about strength like, let me come in and kick some ass. This is strength like, let me figure out, let me use my psychology, let me use my intuition, let me figure out how to get these things done. So this is calling for you to be strong. This is calling for you to not, don't walk in there and be like, hey, what's going on? I want to know. Why aren't we getting married? What's the problem, man? That's going to make things take longer. If you're wondering, or you're just like, I need to talk about this and I want to talk to him about it, it's on my mind, then you need to come at it with from a position of strength. Let's talk about this. Not, what's going on? You see the difference? So that's a kind of a warning's not the right word, advice. And here's where it might be taking a little longer. You're going to be walking that tightrope wondering, is this happening or what? And I think it is based on all the other cards though. So it might be a little bit closer to the end of the year is what I'm thinking that might mean. All righty, good luck. All right, let's get another question. Okay, Dolly would like to know, when will I get married? Ooh, another marriage. Let's see. When will you get married? Let's find out if we can get a read on that. Now, I'm going to use Classic Llewellyn. Now, the tarot doesn't, give a timeline like on Tuesday at 3 o'clock, you can expect this to happen. It doesn't do that. But we're going to get a read on the energy and see what we're looking at. It can kind of give us an idea if it's something to expect sooner rather than later or so forth. I'm not sure if you're with somebody right now. That obviously would be the first requirement. So, that adds time sometimes too. But let's get a read on when you might meet this person if you're not with them already. We also want to know the when you'll get married. So let's find out with our classic Llewellyn. All right, guys, I want to remind you, if you are just simply don't want to wait in line, or you just want to guarantee a reading today, feel free to drop a donation of any amount. Seriously, it's any amount into the donation box, and this will bump you up to priority status. If I had little like ribbons or something, I would put those on the chat, but I don't. I'm not tech savvy enough. Okay, so let's find out when Dolly is going to get married. What is happening? We have got the sun. So something nice is happening. Something good is coming. I think you're coming from a position right now of not really feeling like you've got everything. If you feel kind of like other people are moving on, other people are getting married, and what's going on with you? You know, I think that, you know, and that's true with like social media nowadays. I mean, and for people in, you know, I don't know how old you are, but, you know, if it's your first marriage, meaning, well, hopefully your only one, but, you know what I mean? If you're like in your early 20s or, you know, your late 20s and you're like, everybody's getting married and what's going on? I feel like that's how you're feeling. That's what you're feeling right now. And what the cards are saying here with the Eight of Cups is you don't need to feel that way. Social media, all that stuff, or even not social media, it doesn't matter what everybody else is doing. You don't want to be marrying the wrong person, right? So it's worth waiting for, and you just have to get out there. You have to pay attention to yourself too, because if you're not loving yourself, nobody will love you. So don't forget yourself in there too, and that's what this card is saying. This card is saying, don't forget yourself. Look at all these cups here that you've achieved. That's love, emotion. That's for you. That's for you, from you. And look what you're going to do. You're going to say, all right, I've got this love for myself. Now I'm ready to share it with somebody else. Where's he going? Right over here into the sun. This is where the marriage is coming. The Nine of Cups confirms that. Nine of Cups is all about generosity, all about pulling the family in, pulling friends in. Excuse me, these are typically, when you see the more traditional looking cards, they are somebody sitting at a table with cups out saying, everybody come on over. You know, it's like that kind of thing. Warm, happy, let's get together. That could also be a marriage, right? So it's coming. It's coming. But I think what's going on here, you might unintentionally be blocking it with your thoughts. If you're really kind of feeling jealous of these other people who are maybe getting married or showing all these fantastic pictures on social media. You know what? I heard somewhere, and this isn't my quote, but somebody said, don't compare your life with somebody. I'm not saying it right. Don't compare your life with somebody else's highlight reel. Social media, you're seeing the good stuff that they want to post. They're not taking a picture of their crappy day. They're not taking a picture of when they're, you know, looking ugly and just woke up and looked terrible, or what, you know what I'm saying. They're not sharing that stuff. They're not like, oh, I had a terrible fight with my such. You see, they're putting pictures up there to say, look at me, I'm so great, because that's what they're happy about. They're not putting what they're not happy about. So again, don't be jealous of them. Love yourself. You got to love yourself first, or you're not going to find the one who loves you. You're doing this, though. I think you're working on it. You're walking to the sun, and then here's the party. Here's the wedding. So it is coming. And this is a 4-card spread. We could dial in a little deeper and see if we can get a timeline. I can do private readings and things like that where we can really dial in. But this mini reading is showing me that it is coming, and I would say it's within the reachable future. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean months? I'm not sure. But it was in that 4-card spread. So I would say that it is in the foreseeable future. Okay? Good luck. Good luck for that. Okay, 1 second. I just want to check for donations. All righty. We do have a donation. I thought I heard buzzing. Okay. So let me see what we've got. Wonderful. We have a donation from Mimi. Thank you so much, Mimi. Let's find your question. Here's your question. Or no, that's not your question. I'm seeing you saying I donated. There you go. And I'm looking for your question. Let's see. And yeah, I just saw, Night Reader reminded you guys, Night Reader posts questions. He reposts. And the reason is I do want to try to eliminate dead air time, like where I'm sitting here scrolling and you're looking at my black screen watching my hands, right? So he does that because I can look for him. They are still random though. So just because they are posted does not mean, give Night Reader a break. In other words, I'm the one picking them and I do it. Nothing is personal. I do it just literally randomly. So please keep that in mind, guys. Don't ever take it out on Night Reader, Zara, or your Yusra. I don't know why I want to call her Yursa. I don't know why. My brain will not do anything different. There we go. Mimi. Will A offer commitment by the end of the year, or will there be a commitment by the end of the year? Wait. Or will there be will there be a commitment? Let's find out. We're going to do 4 cards. We are going to call it this time, though. We are going to call it. We are going to say, September, October, November, December, because we're trying to get a little tighter commitment time. So let's see. We're going to use the Arcanum Tarot. Will A offer a commitment to Mimi by the end of the year? We want to know. Okay, let us find out. Let us find out. And thank you so much for your donation. Again, this makes you priority status. And I wish I had a little badge or something I could give you guys in the chat so you'd see what a priority you are. Okay. I appreciate you all, and I love reading for all of you, and I do try to get to as many as I can. So let's just see what we can do. All right, commitment. Now this is September. This is October. This is November. And this is December. I think you will. I think you will. I think the commitment will be there, but you're going to still be thinking, where is this kind of going? The commitment will be there. So I do think that you will be, you will know. Now, I'm not sure if you're just asking for a commitment in terms of being a couple, or if you're thinking about a marriage or what, but I do see the commitment coming in November. I do see a solid, firm, this is the commitment. So if there were any doubts, things like that, here's your doubts right here, the High Priestess. This is September. You're doubting this. This is mystery, which clearly is a mystery right now. So this is September. Now we've got October. This is about working hard and paying attention to the details. I think this is a little bit more of getting to know each other. Now I know you know each other, obviously. You wouldn't be asking, is there going to be a next level if there wasn't a first level? But I think there is more to learn about each other. And I think that's what's going to propel it into the next phase. What's the next phase? The world. That's going to be your November card. That's where you're going to be having it all. So there's going to be the commitment. Now, the Queen of Pentacles, that's December. She's awesome. The Queen is the Queen. I mean, so of course, she's got some status right there. She's supportive. She's nurturing, empathetic. All the queens are. They look out for the people. They look at, she's got a little bunny there. She's got all her flowers. She's got a pentacle. So again, this is about somebody who's powerful, who's stable. So that's what we want. We want this to be a powerful, stable commitment, right? Well, one of the things though with this queen, she likes to plan, but she doesn't follow through sometimes. So it's the planning part is what you want to be at. Planning, I mean, not like you're going to outline every day, like, okay, at 7 o'clock, I'm going to say good morning, and then you're going to say hello. I mean, you're not going to map it out like that, obviously. And you're not going to just say, all right, let's plan the rest of our lives right this second, unless you're looking for a proposal. If you're looking for a proposal, that would be in order. But what this is saying to me is it's still going to be a little bit of unknown. There's still going to be a little bit like the plans are there. The commitment is there, but it's still like what's coming. So if this is a situation of, are we going to make it official that we're together? That's right here. That's November. December, you'll be thinking, okay, where's this going next? That's great. If you're already together, this might be where you're talking about marriage. And now you're making the plans and you're not quite finalized, but you're making them. So you see, I'm trying to give it to you from both sides, like whether you're together or not. But something definitely in November's coming. Definitely. Pay attention to the details, though. Even though you might know each other already and think you know each other, try to see what else is in there. You know, you got to know and feel comfortable. You got to be best friends too. You can't just be like, hey, we're lovers, or hey, you're cute. You got to be best friends, right? Well, thank you for your donation, Mimi. I really appreciate that. Let's see what else we get. Let me see. We did have another donation, so let me see where this is. This is from CRU. CRU, thank you so much for your donation. I'm using initials on PayPal now. Did not think of it before, and I apologize that it just didn't occur to me. So now it does. I don't want to reveal any names if you're not willing to share. So Christine, oh, geez, and I just did it. What is your question, dear? I am not seeing it yet. Okay, let me see. All right, I'm looking for CRU. CRU is your initials on PayPal. Not seeing it. Here we go. I found it. I found it. I need a little magnifying glass like an old-fashioned vintage detective, right? All righty, my dear. Why did LG, Cancer male, let me go? I'm a Sagittarius female. All righty, let's find out. So Sagittarius and a Cancer. All right, why did LG let you go? All right, let's find out. We're going to use the Wizard's Tarot, and we're going to see, why did LG let you go? Why, and why? We want to know. Thank you so much for your donation, Christine. This, of course, bumps you to priority. And just so you're aware, all of the donations go right back into the channel. I try to make improvements. I also try to get new decks to show off to you guys so that it's entertaining. And also so I can do better readings. So let's find out what LG is doing. Why did you let Christine go? Okay, let's find out. Okay, let's see what we've got. Why, oh, why? I want to know myself. Okay, all right. Is LG seeing somebody else? I'm wondering. I'll tell you why I'm wondering that. We've got the Three of Cups. That's a celebration that's coming together. That's a group of friends. That is the suit of love and emotion. And they're obviously all coming together, celebrating and having a great time. Well, not saying that they celebrated that you're not together, but I mean, they're just in having a good time. We've got the Lovers right next to that. Lovers, obviously, as the Lovers implies, it's about being two lovers. And it's, you know, it's about the harmonious joining of energy too. So I'm thinking that that's going on here. And then we've got our King of Cups, another suit of love and emotions. Now, this guy he's the king. And if you notice, he's kind of floating away on his throne there. And, you know, that to me is saying that he's kind of moving away. Now here, the Ace of Swords, this is about a new truth. This is about, you know, sometimes it's communication, thoughts, ideas, but it's also about a new truth. So as much as I fear you do not want to hear that, I'm wondering if LG is seeing somebody else. And I think, you know, the new truth, that's kind of what you need to know. And this is coming like a new truth. Now, is that new truth revealing this right here? That's the new truth that you know? Or is somebody going to tell you something? Don't know. But this is a new truth coming in for you. This is what I'm seeing that is all about the love and a new group of people, perhaps, a new clique, a new friendships. But again, there's just so many cups and so many love. And again, the floating away on this throne is what shows me, you know, kind of leaving you. So I'm wondering if somebody new came into the picture for LG. I'm sure that's probably not what you wanted to hear. I'm sorry. You know, the cards kind of tell us what we need to know, not what we want to know. So, you know, that's a snapshot into the energy of why we think this might have happened. You know, reconciliation, things like that. Things can happen. So, you know, now that you're aware of this, you can perhaps tailor how you respond and how maybe this is all you needed to hear before you could just say, okay, bye, I'm doing my own thing now that you have kind of closure is not the right word, but now that do you see what I'm saying? So don't let this bog you down. Don't let you can't want to be with somebody else more than they want to be with you, and I think that's that's true for everybody, for everything. All righty. Well, thank you so much for your donation. I hope that goes well for you. Energetic hugs. That's actually a catchphrase that Zara started, and I love it. Okay, so we've got another donation. Thank you so much. This is from Ms. Taurus Moon. Here is your question. Thank you so much. Again, now you are a priority status. So Ms. Tarot Moon would like to know, is Quamir talking or dating Shawnee's Marie Bodley, someone you're close to? Okay, so this is somebody somebody you're close to, and you're wanting to know, are they dating? Okay, we want to know. We are going to use, if I don't drop everything, which I did, we are going to use the Deviant Moon. We want to know, is Quamir dating or talking to Shawnee's? We want to know. Shawnee's and Quamir. All right. All right, guys, go ahead and write your questions in the chats, and I am going to get to as many free readings as I can. If you'd like to do like Ms. Taurus Moon did here, you can make a donation of any amount, and this will bump you up to priority status, and I will take care of your reading right away, and I will stick around for any other readings. Like, I'll stick around beyond the hour is what I mean by that. Otherwise, we do try to end right at an hour. Okay, keep that in mind. All righty. So, is Quamir talking or dating Shawnee's? I do not think so. I do not think so. And I'll tell you why. We've got our justice card here. This is about fairness. That would not be fair of Shawnee's. That would be bad girl code. Totally. So this is about fairness. So this is saying that would not be fair, and because it's presenting itself, we're keeping it fair. So that's where this is. Now, this is telling me that you're overthinking it quite a bit. I can see why. I mean, I'm not criticizing. I'm just saying I can see it, though. And I can see why. I think about things. I think about everything. What am I having for lunch? I overthink everything. But I can see that, and I don't think you need to. I think things are playing out. Now, Quamir, I'm not getting a huge, like, okay, Quamir is coming right back or loves you or wants to be. I'm not seeing that, but that's also not what the question is. The question that I specifically asked the tarot was about the talking or dating. So I'm thinking, that you are overthinking it quite a bit. It is on your mind. But next to that, we have our 10 of Pentacles. Things are okay. Things are okay. There is no need to worry. That's what this is telling me. This is, again, Suit of Pentacles. This is about daily life. This is about things that affect your material world, time, energy. I think you're spending too much energy worrying, and I think your energy is better spent enjoying what you've got, what you've achieved, your life right now, your friends. You can even enjoy Shawnee's if she and you're close to each other, obviously. So, this is about continuing to work together. You're close. Look at these two. They're working on a chessboard. That's about strategy. That's about keeping, the play at turn. Look at, you got to have one person make a move, then the other person makes a move. See, it's alternating. It's fair. That represents the fairness again, and what have we got right here? And now we've got on the end, we've got our Four of Swords. This is a kind of about resting, relaxing. That's telling me you don't need to worry. You don't need to worry. It's fine. It's fine. Now, I don't suggest you go bury yourself in the backyard with flowers and swords, but this should be you. Rest assured. Rest assured, Ms. Taurus. I think it is all good. I think it is all good. That was a good one. That was very clear. That was very, very, very clear. Okay, thank you again for your donation. All righty, we don't have any more donations now, so let's pick up and answer some more free questions. All righty, Now, I am going to find a question here. Takes a minute sometimes. Okay, here we go. Nilami Nif 808 would like to know about my spiritual purpose. Ooh, I love these questions. Spiritual and messages, and I love all the questions, don't get me wrong, but I always get like a real kind of tingly feeling when it's messages from spirit or from the universe, for you. I really love it. It's like the cell phone to the universe. The tarot cards are, Let's find out. What is Nilamnif's spiritual purpose? I'm going to call you Nilam for just now. Okay. All right, what is your spiritual purpose? Let's find out. I want to make sure that I welcome anybody who came in late and who's new here, or I want to welcome you both. And if you are new, please hit subscribe. I'd love to stay connected, and that way you'll know when I do pop-up videos, and you'll get alerts for when the show's on, and more importantly, you'll be connected and you'll stay a part of our family here. Okay, what is your spiritual purpose? I think that, look at this. We've got the Magician. This is the ultimate manifestation card. Your purpose here is to make things happen. That's what this is telling me. Let's see what the rest of the cards say, though, so we can kind of dial in and find out a little more about why that's there. We've got our Ace of Pentacles. This is a new wealth, a new opportunity to enjoy some energy, some time. You've got, this is a time for you to really kind of have an awakening. That's what this is telling me. I think right now you're kind of waiting for something. You're feeling like, okay, well, obviously you asked the question, what's my purpose? So I can see this here, but that energy and everything, you're right on the cusp. You are like right on the cusp of something else coming. Now, asking about your spiritual purpose, maybe you're already doing some spiritual work and things like that. I think you're about ready, though, to right now be on the cusp. You're going to get a download here pretty soon. And I think that's coming. You're bored, but it's a new opportunity right there. They're like literally she's looking at it, right? So that's coming. That a new download you're going to be getting very soon, which is awesome, because your spiritual purpose is to help people see through the mystery, see through the dark, to help them. And you're like this magician. Look at this guy. He's got all the powers in there. He's got magic coming. It's like a swirl. Most of the traditional decks show the magician with all of the suits. He's sitting there with a cup, with a sword, with a wand, with a pentacle, meaning in any area of life. Right next to it is our moon. Whoops, as I knock it out of the way. Right next to it's our moon, which is about mystery. But you know what else it is? It's also about pulling people forward, guiding them through their journey where they can't see. They can't see it, but you'll be like the moon and pull them to you, guide them through the scary dogs and these weird cliff things. You will help guide them. So I'm thinking your spiritual purpose is to help people through dark times, through things they can't see. Now perhaps you provide resources for them. Perhaps you provide insight. I don't know what your calling is. I don't know if you're in kind of a spiritual type of realm, doing some spiritual work or not, or if you're in counseling. You could be in banking and you're still helping people. However, this is your spiritual purpose. No matter what you're doing, even if it's in your daily life, as like I said, a banker or a shoe salesman, that's helping people. But this is higher. This is an elevated sense of helping people. So I think that is something you need to stay in real contact with people, and then you're going to know what to do in terms of what to create, what to manifest. I can't tell you that here. This is a mini reading, so I can't I need a little more here. We're going to pull an endgame card, though, because I like those to just kind of sum it up. Not sure what this is about. Like, what are you going to be doing to help these guys? Okay, let's do an endgame. Bottom card of the deck. All right, starting on a new journey. starting new journeys. You're going to help people get their life on track. You're going to help people see through the mystery, guide them through the things that are scary, like these dogs. Move over. There we go. There's too much glare over here. You're going to guide them through here and pull them toward the correct path. You're going to be giving them the tools. You're going to be giving them the inspiration to start out on new journeys. Yeah, that's a good one. Whew, that was good. I like it. I hope you like it, because that sounds like it's pretty cool. And that's also, helping people. Sometimes it sounds cliche, like, of course I'm going to, help people. It is so important. We all need the help. And it's, even when people seem like they have it together and know everything, things change. Energy shifts. People always need to know that they can help, and they need good support systems. So that's looking like that's what you are going to be doing. Okay, well, thank you so much. And we are going to move on. We do have another donation. This one is from Miss Taurus Moon. Let's get back to your question. All right. Let's see here. There we go. All righty. Does Comer plan on being with me long term, or did he fall out of love? Okay, so we were looking at that other person. What am I doing? Here we go. I'm going to use the Deviant Moon. It looks like a good deck for this one, so let's pull it out. Does Comer plan on being long term, or did he fall out of love? Let's find out. Let us find out, and thank you for your donation, Taurus Moon. Okay. We're going to find out. Taurus Moon and Comer. Lots of choices going on here. Lots of choices. We've got two twos. Two. The number 2 is for balance. The number 2 is for partnership. The number 2 is for duality. So, keeping that in mind, we've got two different suits here. We've got the 2 of Swords. That's typically about being caught between two things. That is about being usually caught between 2 points of view and trying to decide. Now, a lot of times in traditional decks, the person standing here is not a two-headed, two-muscly armed person. It's usually a woman or a man sitting with the 2 swords, but also with a blindfold on. So it's about not wanting to see what's there, being caught between 2 decisions. I think it's still a decision. I don't think it's necessarily out of Comer's mind. I think it is kind of caught there. The reason I say that here is from our other 2. Our other 2, this is Wands. And Wands is about the suit of effort and growth. This is typically, trying to figure out your inner journey before going. Now, look, he's planning where to plant this garden. He's planting these onions or whatever they are. And, he's just getting started. Look, he hasn't even broken ground yet. So again, I don't think that Comer doesn't love you. We've got our 3 here. This is about work. This is about perfecting things. This is a sculpture. Look at, they're trying to fine tune. I think it's kind of funny sculpting her butt there, but anyway, this is about fine tuning things. I don't think he fell out of love. I don't think so. But I do think that Comer is stuck between 2 things right now. We've got too many 2s, not to say that. We've got too many 2s. And, I think that, again, this one's saying that it's starting out from within, a journey from within, trying to grapple and fight himself with 2 things. 2 things. He's fighting himself with 2 things. And he can't decide what to do next. That's exactly what I'm seeing. Alrighty. Ms. Taurus Moon, I hope that goes well. I really do. Thank you for your donation. Alrighty, let me see what is going on here. All right, let's move on. I'm going to get another random question. Okay, so let's find out here. What are AA's intentions toward me? How will it be if we talk next? All right, so double A, we want to know what the intentions are. We are going to use the Wizard's Tarot. Notice I have not broken out my Crow's Tarot yet. I have it sitting here, but it just hasn't called me yet. It will. I love it, but it's not calling me yet. So we'll see. Could call me in the very next question. You never know. It's amazing how it happens. All right, I got a flipped card. Let me fix this and shuffle one more quick shuffle. I had a turned over card. Okay. How will it be if you talk next? What are AA's intentions toward Kirti? How will it be if you talk next? Let's find out. Let us find out. What are you doing, AA? What are you doing? What are you wanting to do? What are your intentions? Let's find out. Okay. Well, we have some nice things here. Okay. We've got the lovers. The lovers. That's a great thing because the lovers obviously is the lovers, but also because it means the joining together. This is more because it's one of the majors and it's not, like the Two of Cups is a suit card. So, that's important, but it's more about an event. Whereas the lovers is more about a theme in your life. Like this is kind of like embedded in your DNA, I guess, so to speak. And it's more of one of those true sense kind of things. So this is looking good. This is looking like great intentions. This is looking like coming together, working together, being together, and being the lovers. That obviously involves emotions. So this is looking really good. I think there are some good intentions. Now, what else do we have? We've got our Eight of Pentacles, and we've got our Three of Pentacles. Two Pentacles. Pentacles is the suit of material things. This is about the things in your daily life. Work, money, energy, time, health. Those are the kinds of things that are Pentacles. Now, Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles, this is about really working and paying attention to the details. This is about being like kind of focused, head down, really just working. I mean, look, she's making all these pentacles here. And, she's just continuing to make more. So I think that the intention will be that things will continue to grow. I don't think this is like one of those, hey, let's get together. I mean, I think this is more of a, let's see if we can have something. So I do think the intentions are not for like just a hanging out or just a one night stand or, any of those kinds of things. I think it is potentially for the bigger picture, like a longer term thing. I say that also because we have our Three of Pentacles, and that's again about working. So we've got two work cards. So there's some work happening. Now, working together, again, I don't think that necessarily means that it's work. You asked, how will it be if we talk next? I don't want you to walk away going, well, gee, thanks. It's going to be a lot of work. No, I think what it's saying, though, is that you guys work well together. I get the impression that you're just really going to mesh, like two gears kind of just clicking together. I think you work well together. The Lovers is a huge love card, but look here, I don't see any other cups. So I'm seeing this as the real true potential. I'm seeing the work. You work well together. You listen. You have things in common that are beyond surface, beyond even just like, hey, what's your favorite band, or what do you do for a living? You're going to have things that are more at a core level in common. And then here we've got the Queen of Wands. And this is you. This is you. Feeling like the CEO of your own company. What company is it? It's Kirti. That's the company. You're running your own company of yourself. You're feeling on fire. You're feeling like you can do anything. You're feeling successful. So this is telling me that you need to feel very confident. Here you're curious. Obviously, that's why you asked the question. But, I want to remind you to be confident. That's very attractive to people. I think we talked about this yesterday about another question about the confidence, not cocky, but confidence is so attractive to people. It's like a moth to a flame. That's it. It draws you to it, almost like that moon card that had the moon pulling. So stay confident, looking good. Looks like you're going to mesh on a lot of levels. And I do think the potential is there for a relationship. Yeah, totally. All righty, Kirti, good luck. Hope that goes well. we have another donation. Alrighty, we've got another donation. This is from Ms. Torres. Let's find out where that question is. All right, don't forget, guys, I will stick around after the hour is up if there are donations, but I do like to wrap it up as close to an hour as I can, and it is reaching the end of the hour, so keep that in mind. Oh, I have to say hello. Georgia Peach, how are you? I just love you, Georgia Peach. Don't know you in real life. You've got good energy, and I love your name. So anyway, welcome, Georgia Peach. You're probably like, wow, she's so weird to me. You've got good energy. All right. So Ms. Torres would like to know, do you think our relationship will end soon? Okay, we're looking to see what's going on with Quimera. We want to know if there's going to be an end. I'm going to use, where did it go? Here it is, Tarot in Wonderland. We want to know, are we looking at an ending of a relationship? Are we looking at the end of a relationship? All right. Now, don't forget, guys, I do private readings as well. These are mini readings. We can delve in deeper. We can get clarifying questions so that you can ask, things like that. So don't forget, I do that. It's $30 for 20 minutes. And I'll give you a little secret. I always go over 20 minutes. So, so you get a little bonus there. But anyway, keep that in mind. If you're interested, you can email me. My email is in the show description. Okay. So now are we looking at an end of a relationship? Okay. I don't think so yet. Nope. I'll tell you why. Again, we have a 2. 2 of Pentacles is balancing 2 things. This is juggling. This guy here in particular, our Mad Hatter, notice he's trying to stay balanced, juggling 2 things. This is the material world stuff too. This can be about a home, a place to live. This can be about anything in your daily kind of life and what you do to maintain your daily life. So, there's still some juggling going on. Don't know if you guys live together or not. But that could be part of what's, in the consideration as to how would this go. But I see something might not look the way you think it does. This card is about choices. This card is about not seeing everything. Look at her. She's got her back to all the choices. I think that what this is saying is, there is some bit of smoke screen. Now, is Quimera talking about moving out? Because if so, I don't think that's real. I think that's a smoke screen. I'm getting that just because it's Pentacles with the smoke screen. But if that's not true, I just feel like there's something here that you're not seeing. Again, it might not be malicious. It might not be a purposeful secret or deception. But I'm getting something about moving. But it doesn't have to be, though. It could be about your daily life. We need to do a clarifier. That's what we need. Let's move on and see if we can find out any more. The 7 of Cups, again, is about choices, but something's not looking like there's something you're not seeing. I think there's more to the story that you need to kind of delve into. Somebody's carrying a heavy burden. Perhaps somebody's carrying a secret. Maybe there's just something that just needs to come out. I don't see it ending. I don't see that. I see that that's kind of in the works, but I don't see it happening. We've got our Queen of Pentacles. She's a planner, but she never follows through. So you guys might be on this kick right now of trying to balance everything and keep it all together, but I don't think anything's going anywhere with it. I think there's something you may not be seeing. Something you may not be seeing that's hard to carry, but I'm getting something here with juggling 2 things. So this might be something to be looking at and be very, aware of. All righty. Well, good luck. All right, let us find out what is next. I heard some beeping and buzzing, so let me just check this out. Okay, we're good on donations. So I'm going to select one more question today to round out our hour of free readings. And unless I get any other donations, I will stick around, of course. But let's find out. Let's get another reading to kind of close out the show. All right, let's see what's going on. Nicholas from Argentina, welcome, and hello from the United States. I am in Illinois, so I am in kind of the Midwest. I'm in central Illinois too, so I'm in the middle of the state in the Midwest. So I'm apparently a middle girl. Well, welcome to the show. Please hit subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to stay connected to our Argentina friends. Okay, so you're a Libra. So am I. Fachando's a Libra. Fachando. I'm probably saying that wrong. Please forgive me. I don't have a cool accent like you probably do. Will tell to me his feelings. I'm a Leo. Okay, so you're wanting, I'm going to call him F, just so I don't butcher the name. F, to tell you about his feelings. Let's find out. You are a Leo. We are going to use the Druidcraft Tarot for this one. We are going to see, are you going to get some information about your Libra's feelings? You are a Leo, and you want to know what Libra's feelings are for you. Okay, let's find out. Let us find out. Let's see what the cards have to say. Okay. All right, so we're looking about revealing some feelings. We're looking about it, and I do believe yes. I do believe yes, and I will tell you why. All right, so I think that this declaration is coming. We've got two wands here in the middle. We've got the Princess of Wands, which is the page, and we have the Prince of Wands, which is the knight. So we have two court cards, both in wands, which is the suit of growth and effort. So the feelings, the conversation, the declaration, this is how I'm feeling. I'm assuming that this is going to kind of propel things into a new level. Growth, right? Effort, to tell you means to make an effort to tell you, right? So yes, I think so. The wands, the suit of wands, again, it's all about moving forward. Excuse me again. All right, so our wands, we have got the Knight of Wands here, which is about energy, passion, inspired action, doing something because they just have that inspiration to do it. That's to tell you. And then we have our page. Guess what pages are? New information, new messages. So these two are awesome. And this is telling me yes. Guess what else is telling me yes? Ace of Swords. Guess what that means? New communication. You're getting all kinds of communication and action messages. You've got all this right here. You've got all this right here. So what's our Four of Cups doing? Our Four of Cups shows, it's typically about somebody not seeing what else is there, not seeing what else is out there because they're focused on what they don't have. So what's going to be the trigger that's going to make all this in action? I feel like Libra is just kind of taking a long time or kind of beating around the bush or not making that move. Why? Let's pull an endgame card and see if we can get an idea. This is the bottom of the deck. Flipping it over. Page of Cups. Oh boy. All right. So the Page of Cups is our endgame. This is another message of love. This is a message of love. I think this is an outlier. We've got all these love cards. We've got all of these pages. Pages are messages. We've got an ace. This is very clear. I mean, you can't even get clearer than that. I'm wondering if perhaps this is not about Libra. This is more about you. Are you kind of getting indications of the feelings before they're actually verbalized? Are you kind of, listen to your intuition. We can read people. We can kind of see what's going on and, we can pick up on it. We get a vibe. We know. So what this is saying to me is you need to kind of not just look on what you're not getting and see some little clues. There might be clues that you're not seeing. Look at that. There's a cup in the background there, and these are the ones that this guy is focusing on. They're empty, spilled. But what about this one? You might just be focusing on what's not happening and not picking up on some of those little tidbits of insight. Do you know what I mean? Okay. All right. So let us see what is next. I hear some buzzing and beeping. Amanda, can you do that later, please? Can you do that later? No? Okay. I was going to say I'm trying. Okay. I didn't know. Okay. No problem. Sorry, guys. I was just trying to organize my brain. Okay. So we have another donation. This one is from NRJ. NRJ has a donation. Thank you so much for your Nilam. There you go. Oh my goodness, that's because I didn't want to say her name and I just didn't connect it. There we go. Oh, I love these. All right, which angel is guiding me in my life? Now, I don't do a lot of archangel work, so I don't know the specifics. So I don't want to sound ignorant about it, but I don't want to say something that I'm not 100% sure on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a reading and from the cards and see what they can tell me. Now, you might know more, obviously, you asked the question. So I don't know if it'll identify for you which angel. I don't know how to call and identify a specific angel. Does that make sense? I don't want to ever claim that I can do something that I cannot. I don't know enough about it. So let us use some kind of deck that I think will speak a little bit more to that. Let us use... let us use our classic. Let us use our classic because I don't want any distraction from any other types of symbolism since I'm not clear on the angels and their specificness. So let's do it that way. Let's just do it that way. All right. What angel is guiding Nilam Manif 808? Did I say that? I don't know. Pretend I said it right. Please forgive me. Like I said, I don't have a cool accent. I have a very boring Midwestern accent. So nothing fancy or pretty. And my tongue must not roll the right way to say some of these cool names. Okay, so which angel is guiding you in your life? Well, you are being guided, but I think you have more than one. I think you have more than one angel. I say that because look at this. We've got our chariot. The chariot is about pulling together two energies, two angels. These are people. These are energies, that we identify as angels. Sometimes people say this is source. Some people say these are spirit guides, but the angels have a very specific meaning. So, each of the archangels. So keeping in mind that I'm not familiar enough with that, these two energies are coming together, two angels. So we've got one sitting and one standing. They're working to go. And then this would be you. This is you. We're getting guided by two energies, two opposing energies, and you're trying to get them right on track. I think there is an issue with feeling like this is conflicting for you. Conflicting energies, here, because you're having to be defensive about it. You're having to try to, keep it at bay and trying to sort it all out. And I can see that this is, you've given this some thought. You've given this some thought, I can tell. And here, next to that, we have our sun. Well, so that's the happy, cheerful, bright, positive energy. So the person, or I keep saying person, I don't mean to, the angel that is overseeing you, I think there are more than one, at least two, but the one that would be bringing the most positive energy about feeling free, feeling that you can move forward and you can't do anything wrong, kind of like that unhappy or that unbelievable state of happiness. The sun. This is really good. Now, I'm not sure which angel would be kind of, for lack of a better term, in charge, of that type of thing, but I would do a little research and see how that pulls in. Somebody's bringing you the ability to be positive, the ability to be happy, the ability to be able to have a free spirit. You're getting conflicting messages. That's what these two are saying to me. But what this one is telling me is that you can figure it out. This is our King of Wands. King of Wands is somebody who's very passionate, This is somebody who really takes things and just makes them very successful. This is you. You're getting some messages, I believe, from two people, or why do I keep doing that? Two angels, I believe, from two. And I think that they're a little bit of a conflicting thing for you. You're trying to sort it out, but I do believe this one is where you're going to be. That's where the main energy is coming from. Again, I don't know if you study the law of attraction. If not, take a peek. It might not be for you, but it is a real thing, and it's a proven thing in physics. I mean, it's true. So like attracts like. Positive thinking brings positive things to you. Which angel is the manifester? Which angel is the manifester? That's who you got to look at. So look at the angels, and I don't know what each of them is standing for or what their mission is, but the one who's the manifester, the one who brings you the positive thoughts, you've got two. You see that? The positive thoughts and something else. So look into that. That's looking awesome. And you're definitely getting something. It's confusing. You're feeling a little confused, but that's okay. That's how we grow. That's how we learn more about those angels and what gifts they're bringing to us. So look into that. If you're interested, check out the law of attraction. I don't want to, I'm not going to dump a whole bunch of that on you because that's a whole different show. But, look into that. It might be something that kind of helps you feel how to sort it out. You seem to be, on that one card, it looked like you had a little bit of confusion. All right, guys. Tomorrow, the night reader and I will be doing a collaboration. We're going to be doing double readings for you. Every question, you're going to get two readers' perspectives. You're going to get mine and you're going to get the night readers. So we're going to answer questions tomorrow. We're going to be doing this twice tomorrow, 2 times. We're going to do it over on the Night Readers channel at 10:30 a.m. Central Time. So an hour and a half before this show. We're going to do that. Look him up, Night Reader Tarot. Go subscribe so you get the alert. And then we're going to take a half-hour break and we're going to do it all over again on Tarot at 12. So here tomorrow at 12 p.m. Central Time, you will have myself and the night reader. We're doing a special guest appearance. It'll be a lot of fun. So please keep that in mind and have your questions ready. You might want to get here early. I envision it packing up pretty quickly. So Zara will be here, and I hope Yusra will also to help us out in the chat. And we're going to have a lot of fun. So thank you all for being here. Thank you to those who were so generous to donate. And I look forward to seeing you all here tomorrow for more Tarot at 12. See you tomorrow.